This is what the world is saying about America right now. And trust me, it's not what you think. Some countries admire it, others are losing trust, and in some places, people are genuinely worried. So the question is, has America's image in the world changed? Because right now, across dozens of countries, opinions are shifting and fast.
I think that is the scary part is we know that we're being censored, but we don't even realize how much we're actually being censored to the point where if people want to come into our country, they have to give up the last 5 years of their social media and emails to see if they are anti-Trump. That is dictatorship. That is fascism. And I made this video because there are so many people who have been brainwashed. And I'm not trying to say that in a mean way, but they have been brainwashed to think that other countries now fear us and they fear Trump, so they respect us, and they do not. They fear for us. They feel bad for us. They think we're a laughing stock. They now think that we are a third world country between gun violence, healthcare, maternity leave, free speech, the food that we eat. The list could go on.
Recent global surveys show that only about half of people worldwide have a positive view of the US. That means the other half, they don't. And it gets even more interesting. Americans tend to view other countries more positively than those same countries view America. Let that sink in. America likes the world, but the world isn't so sure about America anymore. Now, let's be fair. Because it's not all negative, there are things the world still respects. American entertainment, movies, music, pop culture. Over 70% of people globally rate it as some of the best in the world. Technology, innovation, universities, people across different countries still see the US as a global leader in tech and education. And in many countries, America is still seen as a major power that helps maintain global stability.
This is the cover of a magazine in Slovenia. It's talking about the attack on Venezuela. And you can see the clear reference that they're making here. It's pretty obvious. I want to say to those watching, I did not make this. This is how Europe views what's going on here right now.
Right, now this is where things get interesting. I went on X, and let's just say people are not holding back. America thinks it runs the world. Okay, starting strong, no warm up, just straight into violence. As an outsider, the US is entertaining but exhausting. Not entertaining and exhausting. So basically, reality TV but on a global scale. I love American culture, but not its politics. And this right here, this is a pattern I kept seeing over and over again. People love the vibe, but question the leadership. Why is America always involved in everything? Okay, but this one came up a lot. Like people are genuinely confused. America is powerful, but not as respected as it used to be. Oof, that one's not even funny. That's just real. And when you start putting all these opinions together, it paints a very clear picture. The world isn't ignoring America, it's watching it very closely. So, yes, America still has influence, but influence doesn't always mean trust. Here's where things begin to shift. Across the world, many people believe the US interferes too much in other countries' affairs. In fact, a huge majority globally agrees on this. And that perception matters because when a country is seen as always involved, it starts to feel less like leadership and more like control. On top of that, people are questioning, is America still politically stable? Is its democracy actually working? And even globally, opinions are split. Around half the world thinks US democracy works well, while the other half disagrees. That kind of division, it doesn't go unnoticed. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Not every country sees America the same way. For example, Japan, more positive. Nigeria, more positive. Poland, very supportive. But then, Canada, Germany, France, many people there have become more critical of the US. In some of these countries, negative views are actually the majority. So why the difference? It often comes down to politics, foreign policy, global decisions, leadership perception. And speaking of leadership, one of the biggest reasons for changing opinions is this. Trust in US leadership has declined in many parts of the world. People are questioning America's role globally, its decisions in conflict, and whether it acts alone or with others. Some feel America acts unilaterally, meaning it makes decisions without considering other countries, and over time, that has slowly reduced confidence. So, here's the truth. The world doesn't have one opinion about America. It has many. Some admire it, some depend on it, some question it, and others don't trust it at all. America is still powerful, still influential, still dominant in culture and technology, but when it comes to global perception, it's complicated. And right now, that perception is changing in real time. So the real question is America still leading the world, or is the world starting to look elsewhere? If you found this interesting, subscribe for more global updates like this, because what's happening in the world right now is bigger than you think.